I put a Big Mac in a jar to see if it goes bad. These things are supposedly indestructible, and I'm putting that to the test. Spoiler alert, it goes bad. Very, very bad. But first, we need to go back to day 1. Like always, 1 jar with 1 Big Mac. Boring. 3 jars with 3 Big Mac. Very interesting. And the third one is going to be special. Trust me. Stop pointing, you idiot. They can count to 3. So I'm creating 3 conditions. And yes, I know, this is a masterpiece. These are the jars with the Big Mac. The first one is going to be sealed. The second one will have air and water. And the last one will have dirt and animals, like a mini ecosystem. This is the chart. These are the jars. Chart. Jars. Yeah, you get the point. I think the willpower that this video took deserves a like. Not eating these Big Mac was hard. So yeah, I ate 2 of them. But I think the willpower that it took to not eat all 3 deserves a like. I'm taking this last one and cutting it in 3 equal pieces. The first condition is a completely sealed one. And of course, all 3 conditions are also gonna get light. Oh, I'm sorry, that hand shouldn't be there. That's a lie, I put it there. For the second condition, air and water, I'm removing the sealant ring. This way, air can get in and mold can get out. This might not be the best idea. I'm adding a bit of water. Mold needs humid conditions, so this should speed up the process. For the last condition, and this is the most interesting one, I'm also removing the sealant ring. As a biologist, I can tell you animals need air. I'm collecting dirt from my garden that contains millions of microorganisms. This should speed up the decomposition of the Big Mac. And for those who are wondering, yes, I created this condition purely to show off my tiny shovel again. Okay, with the dirt done, all we need to do is collect some animals to put in there. And I'm getting them in another terrarium of mine. So of course, I'm choosing isopods. Not a lot of animals are suited to go in jars, but isopods like Bob here will do fine. Bob is going into a jar with a Big Mac. There are worse places to go, I guess. Like a jar without a Big Mac. Not only will the Big Mac be in there, but after a while, little plants will start growing from the dirt, forming a little ecosystem. I'm also adding some springtails because these actively eat mold. These should help keep the Big Mac fresh. Yeah, it didn't help, trust me. And I'm a random dude on the internet, so I'm as trustworthy as they come. And then it was finally time to add the last piece. Who knew it would take 3 long minutes of me stalling to make this video longer? In goes the Big Mac and then the experiment can finally start. Bob here doesn't know what hit him, but he's loving it. Never mind. He quickly found the bread and started eating. But anyway, now there is nothing left to do but wait. And that is what I did for 5 days. I thought that after only 5 days, nothing much would have changed. But you know me, of course I was wrong again. Because watch this. Yeah, no, in this jar nothing changed. I didn't see any mold so far. Some condensation formed though. Hey, that kinda looks like it did. Never mind. That condensation is probably from the moisture in the lettuce or pickles. Let's take a look at the second jar, because that is where the changes have occurred. Look at that. Yeah, the changes occurred in the third jar. That meat looks nasty though. That's what she said. Wait, what? I knew this last jar would be the most interesting one. That mold grew fast. There must have been a lot of mold spores in that dirt. And they say going out to nature is healthy. I opened the jar, which was pretty dumb to be honest. I'm breathing in mold, but hey, at least we got a better view. Like predicted, plants started growing too, but of course it's stupid grass. Oh, and here is Bob. This is only the start, by the way. It's going to get much, much worse. We skipped another 5 days, mainly because I was too lazy to film daily. Let's take a look at the first jar. Damn, that turning is... Yeah, no, it sucked. 5 days ago, this jar only had dong-shaped condensation, but now it has mold. Let's take a look at the other side. The camera has to be off the turning thing. I'm sorry. No mold on this side so far. The next condition is air and water, and yes, this one grew mold too. The condensation makes it hard to film, but in one of the next days I'm gonna open the jar again to get a better view. Oh, we got some green mold too, nice. Said no one ever besides me in a previous video. That transition though. This jar of course stays the most interesting, a lot is going on in there. And yes, I know this footage is fuzzy. Get it, fuzzy, never mind. I really should stop opening these jars inside, shouldn't I? The plants are growing nicely too. This is going to turn in a real ecosystem by day 50. And yes, Bob is still in there too. You will see him soon again. We skipped another 5 days, which makes this day 15. Big surprise, the mold got worse. This is the sealed condition. And now that the mold has settled in, it is going to go faster. It is mostly on the meat for now, but it will probably spread to the bread soon. And by soon I mean now, because there is mold on the bread. Jar 2 and 3 are worse. Those both have air and water, and that are two things mold needs. The mold is growing very fast in this jar. Things are getting hairy. The plants also keep growing, but some of them, like this one, are starting to get overgrown by the mold. Curious to see who will win by day 50, the plants or the mold. We are at day 20 already. The mold in the sealed jar is growing slow now. Maybe the initial air that was in the jar is gone now, and that might limit the mold. New spots do appear everywhere, but they are not expanding that fast anymore. As you can see, the air and water jar is getting mold a little bit faster than the first one. Now admit it, you are invested in these jars. The mold is growing on you. Okay, I'll stop making that stupid joke. Let's take a look at our dirt jar. There is a lot of condensation, but you can already see that it is bad. Very bad. I wonder if and when the black mold is going to show up. That one is legendary. We have some cool yellow mold though. I feel like a Pokemon trainer. Gotta catch them all. The plants keep growing, but the mold is gaining ground. No sign of Bob today, but I did see a mite. And a baby slug. Cute. On day 25 I tried filming with a different camera to see if image quality would be better. Safe to say, no it isn't. This is the sealed jar, and here is a little zoom action. Amazing. This is the air and water jar, and it is coming along nicely. Today we are going to open it again, but I don't think it's safe anymore to open it indoors. I kinda need my last functioning brain cell to finish this video. From the top, the mold doesn't look that bad. Again, that's what she said. I think this one is now almost completely covered in mold. I'll open it in a minute to check. The yellow mold still looks pretty cool. And this mold here is expanding from the burger to the dirt. Let's take a look inside. Yeah, the mold still has some work to do. Also, I don't see Bob anywhere. But trust me, the return of the Bob is inevitable. The baby snail was here again though, and this time it's moving. Cute. For day 35 I did a drive-by shot. Watch this. I didn't say it was going to be good, did I? We skipped 10 days and you can see that even the sealed jar got a lot worse. I think we are reaching the point where I wouldn't eat these anymore. The air and water jar has something cool. That right there might be black mold. Not sure though. It is hard to tell because this is mold and it is black. Yeah, it was black mold. We got a new species unlocked. Nice. From the top it still looks okay. This one really is completely covered in mold now. We'll take a look from the top in a minute. As you can see, or can't see, the bread is not visible anymore. And that right there is the black spot.
Black spot.
At this point I thought this was the worst it was going to get. Of course, I was wrong again. Because if we look from the top, we can see that the mold actually has some room left to grow. And yes, that's the black spot. Day 40 is Return of the Bob Day, because I finally saw him again. But first, the sealed jar. If you're wondering how this thing is turning, magic. My guess for this jar is that there will be mold. As a biologist I can tell you, yep, that's mold. And now I'm back with another crazy transition. I didn't think it was possible, but this one might have been worse than the previous one. Looks like there's some more black mold on this one now. Cool. But I'm always more excited to see the last jar. This one has my favorite mold. Said no one in history ever. It is expanding more and more on the dirt. And the yellow patches are growing too, same as the plants. And Bob, well, he has found prime real estate, a mold cave. And with today's home prices, that will be $500,000 please. Day 50 is finally here, and if you are still not sick of watching mold, I'll make a part 2 if this video gets 30k likes. The black mold in this jar is definitely getting worse, but overall it doesn't look too bad for 50 days. It is probably the lack of air that slowed down the growth of the mold a bit. That, however, is not the case for the other 2 jars. This one doesn't look great to say the least. I'm always fascinated by mold. Somehow it kinda looks pretty, like a painting. Went philosophical there for a moment. I'm sorry, what I meant to say was pretty colors. There is some room left to grow though, so I might keep filming up until 100 days or longer. This one is completely unrecognizable now. You wouldn't know this is a Big Mac if you didn't see it at the start. The black spots stayed the same.
Black smoke. Black smoke.
The mold is also still taking over the dirt, but more slowly now. Bob's home is empty. He probably is off suing his landlord. You can't lie, this actually looks pretty. Or am I weird? Yeah, I know I'm weird, but this does look pretty. So like this video if you want a part 2. Now stop, don't click off. Click on this video instead. It will help me a lot. Thank you to all members, patrons and everyone that watched. And thank you to the new patrons. I think you'll like this video next. Bye.